when I turned 18, my mom told me that I would either have to go to college, join the military, or leave the house. Given my personality, I'm not a military guy, and I think it was just a tactic to get me to go to school. Not that I really wanted to go to school at that point in my life. I was convinced I was either gonna make video games or move to Japan and become a ninja, because for some reason I figured I could easily do that. So I hadn't really been thinking too much about what I wanted to do with my life. So of course I ended up going to college, and I went to Central State University. Did not have a good time there. I did not have any friends there. It took me a long time to make the friends that I made, because it was hard for me to be comfortable around people. So it was a very alienating experience. 18 years old, living with fucking strangers, and still really getting bullied, kinda. My roommate, I don't know, me and his thing was weird, but his friends definitely used to give me shit all the time. So it was like, this is just high school again. I fucking hate this. Hated it every day. Shout out to my friend AJ for picking me up all the time and taking me back to Columbus to hang out. But yeah, anyway, fucking terrible experience. Every day I would watch Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest, because the movie had recently come out like that summer, and I had a bootleg copy of it. So I watched that shit like 2 times a day, every single day, because that was like the beginning of my obsession with piracy. So that was all I did every day. So on top of, of many reasons, me being fucking weird and awkward and shit, and the fact that I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, I didn't fuck or any of that shit that they were all into, so it got more weird energy my way. But while I was going there, one day I was on my roommate's laptop just listening to music. There used to be this website back in us old folks streaming, before streaming was a thing. There was like this website called Radio Blog Club, where you could just upload your own playlist and people could listen to it. So it was like legal downloading, but you couldn't really save them. It was weird, whatever. It was like a precursor to streaming. But anyway, I was just listening to playlists on there, and I had listened to Smells Like Teen Spirit like the first time. That was the first time I had ever heard a Nirvana song. Like, I had seen the name before, but I had never actually listened to them. And like, the way that shit hit me was like, holy shit. It felt like I opened my eyes for like the first time. Like, the moment the riff started, I was like entranced. Like, I remember jumping out of the chair, and I was like headbanging so hard to the song. I almost pulled his fucking laptop off the desk. It was crazy. And I remember literally after the song ended, I picked up my little burner phone I had at the time, track phone or whatever it was called my mom and was like, I want an electric guitar for Christmas. And she was like, for real? I was like, yes. Like, I just heard this song, I'm obsessed. Like, my whole goal when I first started guitar was to bring back grunge music. It was like top 10 moments in my life where I was like, I think music is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know, even being there with those shitty fucking people who used to give me shit, it was like, it made everything better. All of a sudden, waking up felt fine again. I didn't feel like I wanted to die as much. I felt like I find a way to like speak to people. That's actually staying lit. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Central State was also the place where I actually started calling myself a pirate, because I was super asocial then, for obvious reasons. And the dorm lady, like the head whatever master of our dorm, was this older lady, and I don't know, she had some like weird fixation with me, dude. She would come up to my room and bother me because I didn't go to parties and socialize with people. Like, she would come check on me and try to convince me to go out to parties and shit. And I'm like, just let me sit here and watch my stupid fucking pirate movie, play my little Final Fantasy, leave me the fuck alone type shit. But like, I didn't have guts then, so I didn't say that. I'd just be like, well, you know, I'm just not that type of person, and like, either way, the mascot of Central State University is the Marauders, which were like these kind of badass pirates who would like go and free like people from slavery and shit like that, which was cool. When you start at Central State as a freshman, you're a pirate and you have to go to this icebreaker dance to become a marauder. And like the other guy, like the guy who was below the lady in that dorm, like our little floor leader, whatever the fuck you call him, he was also trying to get me to go be more social with these people who didn't like me and I didn't like them. And he was saying like, if you don't go to this dance, you'll never get to be a marauder. You'll just be a pirate forever. You want to be a pirate forever? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I want to be a pirate forever. He's like, you want to be a smelly, dirty pirate out there on the sea? I'm like, dude, you're not making this sound less appealing to me, man. You got no fucking clue who you talking to right now. And it was just one of those things that kind of stuck with me. To always come back to my pirate obsession. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. It's a beautiful night.